Y'all, it is your girl Key Collins, and yes, I'm back with another YouTube video. Yo, I can't believe it either. Like, I'm really doing this.
All right.
Anyway, as you can see from the title of today's video, we will be doing a soft glam look for the girls. This is definitely gonna be beginner friendly because, like I always say, I do what I do for the everyday girl because I'm the everyday girl. So hopefully you can take something away from what I'm doing today. Yes, I will be doing a full face on camera, so you guys might pick up a couple of techniques you might not know before. You know, definitely gonna be soft glam. It's nothing gonna be nothing too crazy, nothing real bold out there. Next video I might do that for y'all, but we're gonna be just cute, you know, for a little date night. You know, a little day at the office if you still have a job, because I don't. YouTube is my job now. And today we're also going to be featuring the Dragun Beauty Dragon Glass Matte Liquid Lip. Whew, Nikita Dragun. Whew, that's a lot of words. But I have the two nude shades that she dropped in the collection. She dropped like a hot pink, a red lip, a black lip. That really ain't my thing, so I got the two nude shades to support. And because it's nude and I'm doing a soft glam, you know, I thought it would be perfect for today's video. But before we get started, you might as well subscribe. You're already here. You clicked on this video. I'm going to be creating more content. I'm going to be coming out with bangers. If you haven't known from my other videos, I'm a complete hot mess. So you might as well just subscribe because you'll be helping me. You'll benefit me as I start this journey of becoming a full-time YouTuber. I want YouTube to pay attention to me, this little YouTuber over here. Like, hello, pay attention to me. Please hit that subscribe button. If you support me, if you support Black Lives Matter, and if you just want to see me succeed in life, just hit that subscribe button. Please. It costs you nothing to subscribe. Unlike OnlyFans, it's free to subscribe to me, so you might as well just hit that subscribe button. If you didn't know. But if you want to know how to create a soft glam look, I suggest you keep on watching. So let's get started with today's video. My skin with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this stuff. Literally my favorite primer. And I filled in my brows a little bit with the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. Hands down, best brow product on the market. That's just my opinion. Don't have to agree with me. Don't care. So now I'm gonna just take my foundation and we're gonna get started. And the foundation I'm wearing today is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. This is like by far my favorite foundation on the market. The way it just sits on my skin, honey. She be doing something for me. Elf sponge, total face sponge, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I used to be like hands down only use a beauty blender. You wouldn't catch me using another sponge. What's that? Now use out sponges, honey. Change the girl life, honey, and they work just as good. Like, it gets the exact same job done. So if you want to get sponge, Elf is the way to go. My girl was at Elf be getting the job done, honey. But yeah, I just take whatever like leftover products and I do like blend it over my eye. And that's all we do. Concealer today, I'm using the Too Faced I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Sand. Cause clearly I want to be sand. I wish I was in some sand, aka a beach. But I placed that on the highest point of my cheeks where, you know, you see the light is hitting me and things I need to cover. But I did let my concealer dry down for a while. And by a while, like, for a little bit. I probably let it dry down for like a half a minute, maybe like a minute before I start blending. Because when you let it sit, it gives you a little more coverage, and I mean, that's what you want, right? Like, you want to cover up. You don't want to, you do this because you don't want to look like yourself. Like, I mean, if I wanted to look like myself, then I would just not put on makeup. Like, I'm trying to conceal. I'm trying to cover up the problem areas. I'm trying to make it look like I got 20 hours of sleep when I only got 2. Okay. Definitely try to get into these creases because my under eye is like my worst problem area. Honey, it is my problem area, honey. The leftover product I take and I, again, blend it over my eye because my eyelid tends to crease as well, like a lot. So yeah, but I really do like this concealer though. When I'm not using this one, I usually use like the NARS creamy, natural creamy, whatever, what's the name of this concealer? Radiant creamy concealer. I use that as well. Sometimes I mix the two together, depending on like how how much sleep did I really get, how much do I really need to cover, how bad are my bags that day, because whew, honey, sometimes them bags be deep, honey. I be looking like bag lady. Okay. At this face, because all that work you did, you don't want it to go to waste, right? So I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey, shade I used last time. And we're just going to place this under eye. And we're going to start blending it out, okay? You want your under eye to look flawless, honey. So we just going to powder her on up. And yeah. Trying to make this under eye as smooth as possible. Like I said, I got all types of dips and craters, so we gonna try it, okay? But yeah, you see the difference? You see how this under eye is more smooth and this one is kind of like sis, she's bagging, so I just dip it in the powder. I dip the excess on the back of my hand, and yeah, I slowly just blend under eye, honey. Your under eye is sensitive, so be gentle, but I really do be beating the hell out of powder under my eye. And you want to make sure like you're giving an even layer to it so it can look more flawless. Because, I mean, you want to be flawless, right? Like, you don't want to look like, I mean, you want to be cute. I use bronzer to kind of sculpt my face, but I like using the powder to like help that, like sculpt it. I put powder places I know I'm going to crease. So for me, I crease really bad here, so I'm going to make sure I powder them areas. I mean, you know your face. Everybody's face is different. Every single person's face is different. So I literally take the powder and put it in places like I know for sure like that's going to give out on me. And I crease really bad right here. I have this dip underneath my chin. So I make sure I hit that. I mean, you want your makeup to last. You don't want it to start breaking up on your face. And yeah. Just look like Tyrone Biggums.
I'm here for the same reason you is, man. I want some crack.
But that's okay. It happens. It happens. So yeah. Now I'm cute. Take a little powder. I'm not baking, but I like to put a little powder under my eye to catch any shadow that may fall out. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyes, and I'll be right back. And the eye primer I'm using, which I use every single day of my life, is the ABH eye primer. So yeah, I'm gonna prime my eyes and I'll be right back. I'm going to use the Onesize Patrick Star Visionary palette. I actually really do love this palette. Since I'm doing a soft glam look, you know, this whole area right here, her right there, perfect for soft glam. So we definitely going to get into her. Let me make sure my top, ugh, my eye crease is really bad. So make sure this is nice and like blended, like what I didn't do in my last video, because I'm pathetic and I let it settle in too long. But yeah, I'm going to start with the shades and Suede Charm. I think I'm gonna mix those two together, and I'm gonna start throwing that into my crease, because like I said, this is a soft glam look. Neutral, soft. We're not gonna smoke it out too much. We want all the colors to be more on the neutral side of things. Wiping here, nothing to see. We're just blending. We're just blending. You don't know like what colors look good on you. You're nervous to do like bold looks. This is definitely the way to go. But you know, you ain't gotta agree with me. I agree with me, okay? Shade Mango right here, this like orangey bright looking color. I like threw that on top to like blend it out to soften up a little bit, because it's soft glam, so you want to be soft and supple.
Soft and supple.
So the next shade I'm gonna take Booked, because I'm trying to be booked and busy. I'm gonna take that shade and I'm gonna throw that on up in my crease, honey. Very, very neutral, if you haven't realized that by now. Like, yeah. And I wanted to use this palette again because I wanted to show like how these lighter shades show up on somebody with, I'm not the darkest skin person, but I have some melanin in my skin. Might not be a lot, but it's some there. But I just wanted to show like how these lighter colors could be used on someone with melanin. Simple as that. That's the best way to put it. And I'm just showing how like diverse this palette is, even though it's a neutral palette. Like you see, like I did a like green moment last time. This time I'm going completely neutral. I'm gonna add a little depth to the eyes, so I'm gonna take Brownie on a small brush, because I want to just add a little depth to the outer corner. And with that small brush, I'm literally just going to concentrate on where I want it to go, because I just want to add a little depth to this, little dimension, you know. As you see, I cut my crease, took the eyeshadow primer that I used to set my eyes with, just took that to carve what I'm about to do next. Don't worry about it, I got a little under my eye. We was fighting for a minute. I almost lost, but I came back strong. But I'm gonna take this really light shade, basically white. It's like an off-white vanilla sand, Manila. That did not say vanilla. Manila Sands. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put that right on top of the primer. Kind of just setting that primer that I put on top. What?
Oh my gosh, y'all about to get too.
It's kind of just setting the primer that I put on. Lord, I swear I can't soak, y'all. Something be wrong with me. And we just gonna take that and bam, a all matte eye. I don't do that very often. And I gotta have a little shimmer, a little extra oomph. But that's it. Today I'ma show YouTube how to do an eye not use a shimmer, because it might be the only time I do it on my channel. I'm gonna take Brownie and I'm gonna take it right in between. Pretty late at night. And I'm doing my makeup and I'm going nowhere but to the next room to watch Netflix. Of course, I'm watching Moesha. And I'm now noticing how annoying she really was. She was annoying as hell. Like, oh my god. Like, girl, I'm one of the... She was irritating. I don't understand how she had friends. Or boyfriends, because I would not be putting up with her stuff. Okay? It's something about that cue. It's the what's up, shorty. It's the shorty. Every time he say shorty, like, what's good, shorty?
What's up, shorty? So you got my message.
Did you leave me a message?
Yeah, all that shorty, like, it be that. Even when he proposed to her, he was like, yeah, you the one, shorty. I was like, you know what? I'll marry you at this point, okay? I'm terrible. That man is old as hell now, but in 90s, honey, them big clothes was doing something to me, honey, okay? I was such a child. In the comment section, let me know something else to watch on YouTube, on Netflix, because I definitely need something else to watch. I started, which I need to restart because I haven't been paying attention. The Curse, is that what it is? Like Game of Thrones-ish. I've never watched Game of Thrones, so I'm trying to give that a chance. I just need some new stuff to watch, you know. Because when I'm not making videos, what am I doing? Watching TV. But yeah, so I'm really now... I'm just literally going back in all the shades that I did to like kind of touch up like what I've already done. Just like, you know, blending everything together because we don't want no harsh lines. Blend it together. They're one big happy family. They're all married. You know, they're all friends. You know, no social distancing here on the eye. Like 6 feet where. We want this to all be one happy family. We want everything to be a gradient effects, like to be like, stop, Hope. No, it's weird. I mean, if that's your thing, if you like lines and details in your eye like that, that's up to you. That's just not my journey. I don't know nothing about that. The thing I'm gonna do is just throw in a little bronzer. And the bronzer I use literally every single day of my life is the Hulu bronzer in the shade Caramel from Benefit. It's like the perfect shade for me. I have a double chin now, so I'll put a little bit here to kind of smooth down. This real estate that we have on our 5 head, be trying to shorten it a little bit. Only blush I use, I stand by it. It is my Old Faithful. It is the Holy Grail. It is the MAC blush in the shade Lovejoy. Open. Okay, great. It's not like the brightest shade in the world. Sorry, as you can see, I use it and I abuse it. But like, smile. I'm sorry if you see me looking down my mirrors right here. And it's like, smile, so you see the apple of your cheeks, but you realize when you smile, you see how like, it drops. So do you really want it? Definitely don't want to put it in your apple of your cheeks because your blush will be down here. So I like to make sure it's like on my cheeks though, and it's blended into my bronzer. Again, we like everything to be blended here. We don't want anything to be like 6 feet apart. Coronavirus, we don't want that. We want everything to be, you know, we don't care about social distancing on our face, okay? We want them to be together. But that's literally it with the face. So I am going to pop on some lashes and I will be right back. On some lashes, and like you have seen every video I have done so far, the lashes I'm wearing are from the Glitter Lash, and the style I'm wearing today is Princess. These are like my new like pound favorites. I feel like it goes with everything. But yeah, we about to be done, y'all. All I have to do is highlight and throw on a lip, and guess what? I'm ready for the club. Okay, I'm going nowhere but the other room. But I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Spray because it breaks down powder like no other, honey. You don't want to keep looking like a powder donut, honey. Okay? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to, okay? But the highlighter I'm going to use today is from Artist Couture. I know a different one, woo, in the shade Conceited. I'm going to use that to highlight today. I really love their like loose highlighters because sit on the skin. Ooh. You know, these highlighters gets to drop some. It's the bridge of my nose. Lord, ooh. It's okay. It's gonna blend. When I finished my eye, I took that shade Booked and I put that in my under eye, and in my waterline I used a white eyeliner from ColourPop to put on waterline to make my eyes like pop a little bit more. But yeah, we want that brow bone to be highlighted. Go back to that Onesize palette, and this is a neutral look, so I'm gonna take this shade Walnut Strut and I'm gonna throw that in my inner corner. Line my lips with Chestnut from MAC. Nothing to see here. So I always use like the perfect brown liner for just about everybody. And like I said earlier today, I was going to test out these Dragun Beauty Dragon Glass Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Whew, it's a lot of words. But this is the shade Nikita, named after Nikita Dragun, the founder of Dragun Beauty. Pink. The other shade we're swatching today is Horchata. She's definitely nude. Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna mix the both of them. I think I'm gonna take Nikita, take out the excess, and best with just Nikita. She's pretty. She's definitely a nude for me, and that's why I put on brown liner, because I didn't know how light it was gonna be. But I'm gonna take that lighter shade Horchata. Take your finger and blend them together. But I'm a gloss girl, so I'm gonna throw gloss on top. MAC Tiana collection. This is the finished look. This is how I create my soft glam. You know, everything is nude, neutral, easy on the eyes. I feel like this was definitely beginner friendly, especially if you're just learning how to do your makeup. I feel like this is the route to go, especially because you're learning what works for your skin tone, what colors look good on you, what is complimentary. I think these colors are that. Nikita Dragun, I cannot wait to see what you come out with next, because these lip gloss things, whatever, girl, whatever they call it, I love them. It literally feels like there's nothing on my lips. Like, they're so comfortable. Matte lipsticks could be like really drying, feel like it's eating your lips alive. Like some brands like Kylie Jenner, who, no shade, but it's so dry, like it feels like sucking all the moisture out. This is not that. So I'm definitely excited to see what comes next for that collection. Like I said in my last video, banger, and definitely Onesize. Patrick, appreciate you for that. But thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. I hope and pray that I taught you something, because like I always say, I do what I do for the everyday girl, because the everyday girl is me, okay? And I'm learning just like you are, and how I learned from YouTube. So hopefully I taught you something. Everything I've done, I feel like, is extremely beginner friendly, and you know, she's cute. She's not doing too much. You can tell that I have a, you know, my face is done. But I feel like this is something easy for anyone to do at home. I really hope I taught you guys something. But seriously, thank you for kicking it with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. I please hope you subscribe to the video. I hope you watch my other videos, my other reviews. I definitely have more content coming out to you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much for supporting me so far on this journey. I can't wait to see where this is about to take me. But thank you. Where I was going with that. But seriously, thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. It means the world to me, guys. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. You don't understand how much that means to me and how much that benefits me. So please, 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 thanks. But yes, I will catch you guys in my next video. So thank you for watching and bye.